173, and welcome to part 3 of 3 for the Truck Series tonight here at Kentucky Speedway. It's going to be the Valvoline Truck Series race at Kentucky, and tonight we're going to have only 8 drivers tonight, unfortunately. I mean, it's the second most we've had all season, so we're slowly getting there in terms of attendance for the Truck Series.
No, Maverick's in here.
So I'll lead you all the starting order once we get into the get onto the track.
We might be cutting 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you're right. We got everybody.
We're gonna let everyone get stage points tonight.
16.
And
the 99. Oh, we just don't count horse truck. Who's the 99? The base truck. Oh.
Should have made your pace truck like bright ass yellow.
The pace truck that they used yesterday is similar to the one I am driving.
Alright, welcome to the stream.
A family home video.
So, madam,
What the fuck is that?
remember you all, we're getting ready to start. We're going to get ready to get the starting order here for the truck race at Kentucky. The buckle up in your truck 225.
Truck 225.
And I just literally said that, but oh well. So Predator, we have apparently the truck series is the only series that has a pace truck. That being Predator tonight. So he
3 truck will be taking the inside for service.
Well, you have to. Yeah, you have to. For the first restart, you don't get a chance. You don't get a shot.
It's a joke, but it'll get caught.
I'm just saying.
Alright, so okay, it's my eyes. Shall look at the loading screen. I'll reach on the starting order once we get in there. And Bradley, who's still on probation from racing in the National Series of Truck Series, this is his final weekend that he'll be he'll be suspended. So the national race in New Hampshire will be his first race back and not being on probation. So here's your starting order. Row 1 is the 3 of Sports Kid, the 16 of Trey. Row 2 is the 25 of Darth Kylo and the 75 of Landrod. Row 3 is the 68 Texas, the 24 of Ben Road. And rounding out the field is the 8 of Donovan Zero and the 87 of Maverick. So only 8 trucks here tonight. Yeah, only 8 trucks here tonight. And everyone gets stage points except Texas and Sports Kid because they're Cup Series drivers. So it's just one of the part-time races. So getting ready to take the green flag here, about to get the truck race underway.
Pace truck dives off.
Alright, get ready to take the green flag. Green flag is about to come in the air. Boogity boogity boogity, let's go racing, boys! In the Bluegrass State. 3 wide already. Oh, about to make a 4 wide. Nope, the 3 off a second, going off into turn number 1. Sports Kid gets out to a big lead already. Texas is going for second. And he takes it. Landmark's going to take third while the 25 falls back to 4th. And the 16 of Trey, who starts second, is already back to 5th. They dive off into turn 3. There goes I believe that's the 87 of Maverick, hitting the wall there. Come out of turn 4, complete lap 1. Sports Kid will lead lap 1. Texas is second. Looks like Landwide is third. Darth Kylo is 4th. And running out the top 5 is Trey and the 16. And the 25 gets clear for 3rd. But the 35 is going to come right back to the inside for 3rd. Going down the back straightaway. They're still battling for 3rd back there. The 35 gets back by Darth Kylo for 3rd. So the 25 and the 75 are having a good battle for 3rd. And as it looks right now, the 2 Cup Series regulars, Sports Kid and Texas, are leading the field. Looks like Texas and 68 got a little loose there in the middle of 1 and 2. Allow the 35 to catch up. is right on board here with the 75 landwide as he tries to trail Texas here for second. You're gonna have to beat the Cup Series guys, so it looks like Sports Kid Texas you want to win this race. Or possibly win the stage. Trailing Texas as they dive over to turn 3. Texas goes a little wide in the middle of 3 and 4. It's going to open up the door for the 75 to at least peak. Here he goes. Inside for second. Battle for second's on. Here comes Landwide inside Texas. He's going to bring the 25 with him. Maybe he's also got Dalton Carlo 25 and Trey in the 16 behind him as well. Texas looks like he got the wall there out of 2. He might kiss it, but he was literally pushing the back bumper of that 75 truck as the 75 was on the apron there. Here comes Texas back on the outside for second, but you got a battle behind him for 4th with Darth Carlo and Trey.
Beautiful sight.
And there's been Roe there on the 24 truck looking at this mess.
I wouldn't get too comfortable. One of us is going to break away.
It's already been done.
Texas is going to put the crossover on the 35 for second. Looks like the 25 and the 16 are going to follow Texas.
I'm only 2.
Maybe. 25 is going to make it 3 wide for second. Here comes Darth Carlo inside Texas for second. They were 3 wide. Landwide falls back to 4th here. And 75's going to try to make 3 wide in the tri-oval. Wow, that was close. Look at that 25 truck moving up to second now. Side by side for 3rd. Texas and Atlanta still going after it. But this time the 25 got around both of them. And it looks like 75 Landwide got by for 3rd for Texas. And the 16 to Trey's going to try to follow suit. Maybe. Nope. Texas is going to get the one off the corner. Can Texas find a way back around Landwide? Everyone a single file pretty much. This is what I expected for this race to be. Everyone be single file. But on board here with Texas as he trails the 25 and the 75. And there's a white blue with the yellow 3 of Sports Kid out front. Both the 75 and the Texas got real wide coming out of turn 4 there. Texas wanting the apron there going into turn 1. I wonder if these 5 trucks can stay single file. Oh, Texas got the wall off of 2. But it looks like the 24 up in road. It's going all the way back. Maybe he pitted. Oh, yep, he pitted because here comes Texas. Wow. Texas, it looks like pit stops are going to be starting right now. There's the, can't tell who that is, right behind Texas entering pit road. Yeah, this is the 24, so Ben Road fell back a little bit. He was right behind that Ford truck battle for second. Looks like Sports Kid's going to stay out. Darth Carlo's going to stay out. It looks like Landwide stayed out. There's Texas coming out of the pits. Look, everybody else stay out. Here comes Ben Road out of pit road as well. Trey's coming out of pit road now. There's a 24.
25 coming in.
Great truck pitting.
Gonna keep an eye on him. Looks like he's maintaining the rules. He comes out pit road off of 2. There's Darth Carlo who tried to use the access road to go down pit road. That didn't work. He's gonna bring Donovan 0 in the 8 with him. Sports Kids in the 3's on pit road as well. So Landline's gonna be your new leader. There's Trey the 16 coming out of the pits now. Looks like he's going to stay below your line, at least to come off of turn 2. So there he goes out of pit road. Here comes Sports Kid. There's Sports Kid in the 3 coming out of pits.
25 out.
And there he goes out of pit road. And there's the 25 Darth Kylo. Here goes the 24 Ben road around him. He's going to be clear to come off pit road. They're the teammates, the 8 of Diamond Zero, the 87 of Maverick. Looks like both of them are going to be, yep, both of them come off pit road, same way. So they're good. So, I wonder. There's Landwide and 35 coming out of the pits. There's Ben Road at 24. There's Darth Kylo at 25. Pit stop cycled through. Texas was the first one. Texas, out of the leaders, was the first one out of pit road. I mean, first one into pit road, I should say. There's a battle for position between 35 and the 24. I believe there's a battle for second on the track, maybe third. Trying to figure out where Sports Kid is. There's a battle heating up. There's the 35 and 24 battling for position. I believe the 35 didn't take any tires on that stop.
That's close.
So Sports Kid's still the leader. There he is going off in turn 1. So it looks like Sports Kid is going to drive around turn 2, head down the back straightaway. Going to take the final white flag of the stage next time by. Come to the final lap of stage 1. Final lap of stage 1. Sports Kid dives off into turn number 1. He started on the pole. He's led all but at least 2 or 3 laps. Because Landwide stayed out a little longer to get that bonus point for leading a lap. Like I mentioned earlier, you're going to have to beat either one or both of these Cup guys to at least win this race or win the stage. Sports Kid's going to wound his way through 3 and 4. Going to take the green, white, and checkered flag at the end of stage 1. Sports Kid's your winner.
Caution's out, end of stage 1.
Looks like Texas is going to be second. The 24 of Ben Road is third. The 25 of... The 24 of Ben Road, he was third. So you got 8 championship points. The 24 of Ben Road was 4th. He got 7 championship points. And the 25 of Darth Kylo went to the top 5. And then you got Landline 35 finished 6th. He got 5 championship points. And
I got 6 on the stage.
so
got 6th on the stage.
Yeah, Trey got 6th. He got 5 championship points. Then
I got 7. 8.
Then Don Mazzio finished 7th. He got 4 championship points. And Maverick went out of the field in the 87, getting 3 championship points. Alright, everyone's going to be coming up the road, taking 4 tires, 2 cans of fuel. Yep, there you go. Everyone's going up the road. So let's see who won the race off the road.
What are you doing?
Looks like Sports Kid's gonna race off pit road. It looks like, oh boy, maybe Texas got it for second. Yep, Texas got Darth Kylo for second. Then the 25 was third, Landline was 4th, and rounding out the top 5 is the 24 Ben Road. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Stage 1 is just finished. Sports Kid in the 3 truck. Right there, you see in front of Texas there in the 68. He got the pole, he won the stage. And he looks like he won the race up the road, so he looks like he's going to start off stage 2 the same way he started off stage 1.
Alright, we'll double up on the back stretch.
10-4, over and in. I said 10-4, over and in.
So the front row for this restart is going to be the 3 of Sports Kid, the 68 Texas. Row 2 is going to be the 25 of Darth Kylo, and the looks like the 75 of Landwide. Row 3 is the 24 of Ben Road, and the 16 of Trey. And rounding out the field is the 87 of Maverick, and the 8 of Donovan Zito. Looks like Sports Kid's going to take the inside lane for the restart. I don't know if Donovan Zito and the 8 is supposed to lay that far back.
Sorry, Sports.
He's getting back up to the field now. There you go. So he's back up to the field now. So we're going to ride with Texas here on this restart. We rode Sports Kid on the first restart. So this restart going to ride with Texas on the outside lane. Pace truck's going to be going in this time by. There he goes. And getting ready to get back up through the gears. Green flag is back in the air, back on the way, and Sports Kid did not go on the restart. And Texas had to give up the spot because he can't beat the lead to the start-finish line.
Yeah, that was my bad. Tried to restart in fourth, and that was not a good idea.
Oh, Texas got loose segment out of turn 2. Texas lose second to Dr. Kylo. Now he's probably going to lose third to Landwide. Oh boy. Wow, that was close. So Sports Kid, oh, there goes Texas falling back more. So Sports Kid lead this lap, Dr. Kylo is second, Landwide is third, Ben Road is fourth, and Texas runs out of the top 5 in the 68 truck. Meanwhile, you got a battle for the lead heating up between the 25 of Darth Kylo and the 3 of Sports Kid. There goes Texas in the 68 on the apron. He saved it. He's going to fall all the way back to 8th.
No, I have more talent. Not an idiot.
So no caution. Texas keeps it straight. But that costs him a lot of time though. He's going to have a caution to get back in the fight here. But meanwhile, Sports Kid ain't driving away like he did in stage 1. They got the 25 all over his back bumper. Got Landwide and the 35 closing in as well. Looks like it's going to be a 3-truck fight for the lead. Got a battle back there for 5th between the 87 of Maverick and the 16 of Trey. Look at Landwide in that 75 truck all over the back bumper of that 25 for second. It's been rolling the 24 looking at this battle for 4th. And here comes Landwide. Gonna try to peek to the inside for second. Couldn't get there. He dives it in. Try to get Sports Kid. Couldn't get him. And there goes the 16 of Trey falling to the back. He saw it second. He's back to 7th. He got passed by the Nimco Motorsport trucks with the 8 of Donovan Zito and the 87 of Maverick. Look at this 3-truck fight for the lead. Sports Kid wants to see those two side by side behind him.
That was well brought up. Too bad you were.
Maybe a little longer because the 75 just blew by the 25. Meanwhile, there's still a 3-truck battle in the back between the 16, the 8, and the 87. As for 5th, there's Trey going back underneath the 87 of Maverick. Ooh boy. Looks like Trey is driven away from the Nimco trucks of the 8 and the 87. So Just like stage 1, you got the pit at the end of the stage. They try to make it to the end of the stage 2, and then probably gonna have at least 2 more pit stops before the race ends. He's right on board here with the 25 of Darth Kylo as he looks out front of the 2 leaders. Sports Kid in the 3 and Landline in the 75. See the 25 drifting all the way up the track and right against the wall coming out of turn 4. And down the front straightaway. Gonna dive it back off into turn number 1. You see the 25 got a nice one on landwide there after 1 and 2. He's gonna get a nice trap pull down the straightaway. And contact between the 35 and the 3. 35 of Landwide had to check up because he didn't know if Sports Kid was going to wreck or not. But they both keep going straight. That actually helped Sports Kid more than anything. Dive back off into turn number 1. Looks like the top 3 pulled right from Ben Road in 4th. Darth Kylo try to go back to the inside lane one for 2nd. Oh boy, 35 checked up there, and 25's gonna. Oh boy, I don't think he got the wall there, but he was real close. You see that 24 of Ben Road there coming out of pit road now. Just keep an eye on him. There's an 8 of Donovan Zito down pit road. Keep an eye on pit road here on the 24 and see if he has a commitment violation or not. He came off for turn 2 above the track, so I think that's good. There's 8 of Donovan Zito on pit road. There's Landline in the 75. Trailing Sports Kid in the 3 for the lead as the 25 makes his way down pit road. There's 68 Texas got a lot of damage right front end. There's the 8 of Donovan Zito coming out on pit road now.
3 bidding this lap.
There goes pit road in the 24. Yep, the 8 does not get a commitment violation. He's good. There's the 3 and the 35 making their way down pit road. There's Kylo in the 25 and Maverick in the 87 on pit road. Here comes the 25 out of pit road now.
25's out.
Looks like he's good. There's Ben Road in the 24 behind him. There's Maverick in the 87 coming out of pit road now.
3 coming out.
He's good. There's Landline in the 75 coming out of pit road now. The Sports Kid out of pit road. He's good. There's Landline in the 35 coming out of pit road now, and he's good. So it looks like now Sports Kid's going to win stage 2, it looks like, with Landline in 2nd. Maybe. There's a battle for position here. There's Maverick in the 87, Trey in the 16. Trey takes the spot from Maverick. There's Darth Kylo in 3rd. You got Big Road there in 4th. The Sports Kid in the 3 dives off into turn 3. He's still your leader.
Is that end of 38? God bless her.
Oh, Sports Kid got the apron. He saved it though. He has a big enough lead, he saved it. So he will lose some ground, but at least he has a big lead to keep that ground. He almost threw away the stage win there. Looks like the battle for second is not heating up with its level between. Oh, what's going on with the 3? Oh, he's short on fuel. That's not good. That means he's going to give the lead to Landwide. Landwide's going to be a new leader. He was short on fuel. It means Landwide might win the stage. Get a playoff point. There's a 24 been rolling the wall in turn 2. Trying to catch Darth Kylo for second. Looks like Sports Kid's coming out pretty well now. The Sports Kid out of pretty well now. He's going to be a lap down, I believe. He's the only truck on a lap down, I'm pretty sure.
We taking 2 to go yet?
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
I believe we got 2 to go left in the stage.
White flag, no. I'm a lap down. I'm on 37.
No, same. But I don't know.
It is.
So Landwide is going to go through turns 3 and 4.
Coming to the checker.
He's going to pick up stage 2. He's going to pick up stage 2 win after Sports Kid had to pit late in the stage for fuel. So Landwide wins stage 2. He gets a playoff point along with 10 championship points. Darth Kylo finished second. Maybe.
Should be in a stage, no?
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, I was about to say Darth Kylo finished second. Ben Road finished third. He gets 8 championship points. Sports Kid in the 3. He's the only truck on lap down. He'll get the free pass here.
Who won the stage?
He finished 8th.
Land rod.
Okay, numbers please.
75.
Who got second?
25.
Third?
24.
Oh,
Fourth?
what happened to 24?
8? Fifth?
87.
6th? 7th?
Sports, 3.
No idea what's going on with the 24.
24. If you're going to pay Stan, you need to go study.
So
75, that's a pacing warning. You should be pushing me over 70.
So it looks like Texas finished 4th. Rounding out the top 5 was 8 of Dominant Zero. He got 6 championship points.
Who's the first car one lap down?
Sports Kid in 3. And Maverick finished 6th. He gets 4 championship points. No. He finished 6th. So he gets 5 championship points.
Jesus Christ. Alright, 24 pacing penalty. Back of the pack.
Yep. 24 went all the way to the back.
On the restart. You can go back there now if you'd like.
And Trey finished 7th. He gets 3 championship points and running out the field. Sports Kid in the 8. So everyone's going to come down to the road here. Sports Kid will get his lap back. Here we start in the very back of the pack.
Pace car while you're on pit road or entering pit road.
And the 24 will also start at the rear of the field due to a pacing warning. So let's see who wins the race off the road here. As I take a little drink break. Throws a little drive while I commentating. And 25 is going to come out of the road first.
I said right back at you.
And it looks like the 75
is
75 Landwide is going to be second. Texas is third.
Can I get one lap back?
Yeah, did I not just say that?
No, I didn't. You
Ben
might
Road
have
finished
cut
fourth.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Ben Road would be fourth out of Pit Road.
out. Y'all might want to catch a pace car. Pace truck.
Rounding out the top 5 is the 8 of Don Benzito. Maverick is 6th.
They've never done this before, sports. Give me a break.
Oh, okay.
Trey finished 7th. Came out 7th. Sports Kid's gonna probably.
I thought they had a pace truck for Gateway, no?
They did. This is the, like, 4th race in a row. That was the joke.
Oh, okay.
So 24 will be going to the wheel of the field due to a pacing warning.
24, you're going to the back. I don't know why you're lined up there.
And Sports Kid, oh my god. Is he drunk? Jeez. Let Texas by.
Alright, we'll double up.
Alright,
Whoever leader is, whatever lane you want.
25.
Side.
We'll take the inside lane. So the front row for the restart's going to be the 25 Dos Carlo and the 35 Landwide. Row 2 is the 8 of Don Benzito, the 87 Maverick. Row 3 is the 16 of Trey, the 68 Texas. And rounding out the field will be the 24 of Ben Road and the 8 and 3 of Sports Kid.
I don't know where that comes from.
Stay low. Stay low. Careful now. Still there. Clear high.
So going to ride with a 25 here for the restart. Pace truck's about to go in pit road.
Sports, you'd be up here with me.
Next time
Do
by.
I go to the end of the longest line now?
No, just the back.
Alright.
And there goes the pace truck down pit road.
Predator cuts that shorter and shorter each time.
Gonna get it back up through the gears.
Maybe go down pit road.
Green flag's back in the air. Huge restart for the 25 and the 75.
They were like 20 yards in front of us before anyone started going.
Oh, there goes the 25 up the track. Neymar's going to take the lead back. Down the back straightaway. There's Sports Kid in the 3. Out crossover. Here comes the 25 inside for the lead. Didn't take long for Sports Kid in the 3 to get his right back up to the front. Oh, Landwide hit the back of the 25. And there goes the Landwide. Oh, 25 got the wall. Oh my god. Don Benzito led that lap. Sports Kid was second, Texas was third, the 25 was fourth, and weighing out the top 5 was Trey in the 16. How they make it all do that, I got no idea. Don Benzito led that lap though, found his way up front. And Sports Kid also found his way back to the front after having a pit late for fuel and stage 2 for fuel. Yeah, look at the 8 going to the inside for the lead. The 25 and the 35 for the front row on the restart.
Wild. Whatever.
And they all fell to the back of the pack.
I don't even know what happened, but it was wild.
Sports Kid take the lead back from Don Benzito at the stripe. Oh,
Sorry,
Don and Texas about to make contact there. Got Trey in the 16, below the 24 Landwide and 35, all behind
as soon as you get back here.
the 8 and the 68.
I really do, because I don't think we're going to have a caution and I get my lap back.
No. But if you could hold them up though a little bit, that would be appreciated.
They got a huge battle for second going on right now between 4 trucks. Maybe 5. You got Don Benzito the 8, Trey in the 16, you got it's like Landwide the 35, Texas the 68, and Ben Road the 24. As Texas probably got the 8 button there. Look at this mess for third on back. There goes Trey in the 16, just he pounded that wall. He didn't even let it out of the gas there. Here comes Texas in 68 inside for 4th. Got the 35, excuse me, you got the 25 and the 87 battling in the back there. Maverick and Don, I forgot his name already. The 25, yeah, I'm just gonna give up. Until I see his name again. Meanwhile, the 25 Maverick and the 87 no battling hard back there for 7th. Darth Carlo, that's what his name was. Look at that 5 truck battle for 2nd. Double foul for 3rd back there. This is the mess that they're encountering right now. Oh, contact between the 20. Oh, oh, Texas.
Car, I don't know. I'm rolling, so I don't know what happened to the 8.
Look like contact between the 8 and maybe the 24 and Texas.
I don't know. I was upside down.
You think it was a one truck incident?
Involved in that wreck?
Well, I saw the 8.
Alright.
Did anybody else spin
Really not.
the 68?
No.
Alright, alright, single car.
The whole fucking lap to figure that out.
Yep. Literally, by the time we decided that, I was back in turn 1.
Sports Kid's still out front with Landwide at second. 16 to Trace in fourth, trying to catch Spin Road here on the 24 for third. And Texas got involved in a wreck again.
Alright.
So I'll take him out of the race. Then you got the Nemco Motorsport trucks back there. The 80 and 87, Don Benzito Maverick, with the 25 of Darth Kylo. And Texas on pit road now. He's preparing his damage. Looks like his race is done. Unless the caution comes out. He's right on board here with the 6. Oh, never mind. I was going to ride on board with him, but he just pounded that wall. Here comes 25 down pit road. There's teammates battling there for 5th, I believe. Got the 8 and the 87. Here comes the 8 down pit road now.
Trace, this car don't work.
$25's out.
Here comes the leaders down pit road now. Saw Sports Kid in the 3 going down pit road. Okay, he's good. Okay. Yeah. Here come the leaders down pit road. Literally. There goes the 8 down Benzito up the road. He's good to go. There's Landline in the 35 coming out of the road now. Got Sports Kid in the 3. Got the 24 of Ben Road. There's a 16 in Trey, then the 87 of Maverick. There's Sports Kid in the 3 coming up the road. Landline's good. Sports Kid's good. Could barely tell there. Trey's good though. Maybe Ben Road in the 24 was good. I couldn't quite tell.
Trey's just car isn't working. I'm in 16.
He got server muted because the echo was coming from his mic.
So Landline is your new leader. He took the lead from Sports Kid on pit road. And I guess the damage was too severe for Texas. His race is done.
I was gonna say you might as well bring the box, but picking up what I'm putting down.
So we're gonna have a nice little battle for the lead here between Sports Kid and Landwide.
Yes, I will.
Sports Kid seems to have a faster truck than Landwide, which is not surprising. He got the pole. He won stage 1. He almost won stage 2, but he had to pit short for fuel and gave the stage win to Landwide. Got a nice duel, and the Bluegrass stay for the lead here. Sports Kid's got a nice one on him. Which lane's he gonna go? He's gonna go top. He might go to the top here. For the lead. Sports Kid's all over the back bump of that 35 truck.
75.
Moved up the track. Battle for the lead. Sports Kid will take the lead from Landwide at the line. Got 19 laps to go this time by. Oh, Landwide trying to make a move again on the 3. But he went up the track. These drivers might have to make one more pit stop, and then the race will be determined. See, Landline trying to run the apron there on the front straightaway, try to get any ground he can. Couldn't get there. .75 went real wide in turn 4 there. Gonna probably have to make that. All these shots probably have to make one last pit stop, and then the win will be determined from that pit stop. So it looks like the battle for the lead has calmed down a little bit. Let's take a look at here this battle between the 8 and the 87. Teammates here battling for position. I believe this is for P5 on the track. Maybe P6. I think it's for P6. Got teammates here in the 8 and the 87. Don Benzito is going to go all the way around the wall on the front straightaway. He's going to give this spot to his teammate there, the 87, as they dive off into turn 1. Yeah, it looks like this is the only battle on the track. Teammates at Nimco Motorsports. Because everyone else is so far spaced out. See, there's been road there on the 24 up ahead of them. There's Trey in the 16, currently P4 on the track. And that was Darth Carlo and P5, by the way. So you're going running order right now. You got Sports Kid in the 3 in the lead. Got the 35 Land White second. You got Ben Rowe in the 24 third. Got Trey in the 16 fourth. And mining out of the top 5 is the 25 of Darth Carlo, who's going to be pitting this time by. 6 is the 87 Maverick. So does the 8 of Don Benzito. And running out the field is the 868 Texas, because Don got back around Maverick for 6th. But Texas in the 68, there he is on pit road. He was involved in a huge wreck in turn 1. That took him out of the race. So he's done for the night. There's Landwide in the 35 and Sports Kid in the 3 coming out pit road. The 2 leaders. There's Trey in the 16 follows suit as well. So that means Ben Rowe in the 24 takes the lead. Here comes the teammates, the 8 and 87 down the road now.
Out.
There goes the 25 of Darth Kylo come out of the pits now. So let's see. Looks like Sports Kid's gonna win the race off the road. That might be the difference for the win right there. There's your possible winner there, Sports Kid in the 3. Sports Kid gets clear of pit road. There's train the 16. Couldn't quite tell about the 20, not the 24, the 75 there. And here the teammates, the 8 and the 87 now come out of pits. So the 8's good, and the 87's good. And here's the 24 coming out of pit road. I don't know. His right sides were above the yellow line. About to come out zone 2. So, I don't know. Here's your leader, Sports Kid in the 3. Who he's got 10 laps to go. About to be 9 to go this time by. If he can just be smooth, consistent for these last 9 laps, then he'll find his way back to victory lane here on a truck. And Ben Road and looks like Landwire in the 35 will be battling for second at the end of the race here. 9 to go. Sports Kid doing everything he needs to do. Don't know if he's going to be winning the national race tomorrow night. But if he is, he's going to try to get second part of the sweep done. And then obviously he'll be winning the Cup race at Kentucky. Try to do the trifecta. Got about for second heating up. It was about for second. Landwide trying to get by Ben Road on the outside lane. Landwide's gonna put the crossover. Battle for second. The door-to-door come out of turn 2. And Landwide gets clear. So put that 75 truck back up in a second. Maybe. Oh, 24. Ben Road tried to get him there. And 3 and 4. Couldn't happen. Couldn't get it. And you got about for 4th heating up back there between Trey and the 16 and the 25 of Darth Kylo. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Sports Kid here in the 3 truck is just cruising around. Believe they're coming to 7 to go this time by. Looks like there's a lap truck up ahead of Sports Kid. That's probably the 87 of Maverick. 7 to go this time by, and that is.
Do you have 5 laps to go?
Yep.
Alright, so no more caution.
No more cautions.
Okay, so it's 5 to go.
Beautiful thing I've ever heard.
So it's 5 to go this time by, actually. Sports Kid may catch Maverick in the 87, put him a lap down.
5 to go. You got this.
4 to go this time by. And the gap between the 16 and 25 for 4th has grew a little bit. And the gap between 2nd and 3rd is maintained. Maybe grown a little. Halfway down the back straightaway goes Sports Kid. Four to go this time by. Sports Kid doing everything he needs to do to bring that truck home in one piece. 3 to go, let's stand by. There goes the 87 Maverick up the track and on the wall. He's going to stay in the wall. He's going to let the 3 of Sports Kid by. Good move by the 87. 2 to go this time by. 2 laps to go. Sports Kid made his return to the low series last week at Daytona. Started on the pole, won stage 1. Didn't get the finish he deserved. But here tonight, he makes his return to the Truck Series. As he comes around turn 4, take the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sorry, that was the last lap. Sports Kid gets the checkered flag. He wins the race. He got the pole, he won stage 1. Good job by Sports Kid in the 3. Coming back to the Truck Series in dominating fashion.
Good race, boys.
It's like he never left.
Good race, good race.
So Sports Kid wins the race. Looks like Landline finished second. He gets 15 championship points. The 24 of Ben Rhodes finished third. He gets 14 championship points. The 16 of Trey finished fourth. He gets 13 championship points. And the 25 of Darth Kylo went out of the top 5 getting 12 championship points. It looks like the 35 left. But he finished second. He gets 15 championship points. Don Benzito finished 6th. He gets 11 championship points. Maverick finished 7th. He gets 10 championship points. And running out the field is Texas in the 68 truck. So your winner is Sports Kid in the 3. Let's try to get him in here for a post-race interview.
Good battle, Maverick.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get Sports Kid in here, your winner in the 3 truck. Try to get him in here. Hey, Sports Kid, congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You had a dominant truck all the way. So there was only one part of the race that you ended up having to lose the lead, besides pit stops, and that was you had to pit late at the end of the race, at the end of stage 2 to pit for fuel. What was going through your mind at the end of beginning of the final stage that you might be in jeopardy of not winning this race?
I was kind of calmed down. The end of stage 2 there, I knew I was going to get the lucky dog, so I knew I'd be back on the lead lap, and it only took me, like 2 laps to get through the trucks and get out into the lead. And that final stage, I knew once I could get around the 75 with 1 pit stop to go, I could kind of pull away from them and just start to focus on my line and keep everything going smooth.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier before the race began that it was going to be some double file racing, especially 1 and 2, and it's mainly going to be single file for most of the race, which we saw that, by the way. And I believe you had to pit at the end of stage 2 because you were short on fuel. Is that correct?
Yeah. I ended up not paying attention to how many laps were left on the stage, and it was going to be a couple laps short, so I went ahead and pitted before the pits closed, and just took a full stop. so I could have some fresh tires.
Well, congratulations on your win back in the Truck Series. I don't know if you're running the national race tomorrow night, but if so, good luck. Hopefully you can get part 2 of the 3 trifecta, and if not, see you on Sunday for the Cup race.
I will be spotting for Texas tomorrow, but I'll see you guys Sunday for the Cup race. Should be fun.
Yes, sir. Okay, so Sports Kid is not going to be running the national race tomorrow night, so he's going to try get 2 out of 3 wins here. Try to do a triple sweep, at least a spotter for Texas tomorrow night. But if he doesn't, then he'll try to go for the win in the Cup Series on Sunday. So he's going to try to get second place finisher Landwide in here, who got lucky and once he got that second stage win because Sports Kid had a pit for fuel. So I don't think I have him. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I think that's him. So there we go, there's his truck. So hopefully y'all can tune in as we're waiting for Landwide here. Again, throat's a little dry. Gotta take a little drink break. But yeah, hopefully y'all can tune in to the national race tomorrow night at Kentucky. It's going to be an hour earlier than tonight. We started at 6:10ish. I think it was 6:10 East, 6:10 Central. For me, it's 7:10 Eastern Standard Time. So tomorrow night is going to be back to 5:10 Central, 6:10 Eastern Time zone. So hopefully y'all can tune in to just past 5 o'clock on the Central Coast, like 4 o'clock on the West Coast, maybe 3 o'clock. I don't know. It's 3 or 4 o'clock on the West Coast, and East Coast will be just past 6. So it doesn't look like Landwide is going to be accepting the interview at this time. So we're going to get third place finisher, the 24 Ben Road. So let's get to his truck. There we go. Let's get Ben Road in here. Try to get Ben Road in here, who finished third in the race tonight. I believe is another top 5 finish for him, so good for him. The next race for the Truck Series, I believe, is Pocono for the Truck Series, so going to be going to the 2.5 mile triangle for the truckers. So playoffs will come around the corner after Michigan, so doesn't look like he's going to set my interview as well. So we're going to try to get one more interview in here before call it a stream. And it's going to be Darth Kylo in the it's going to be Darth Kylo in the 25 truck. Actually, nah, we're not gonna do it to 25. Let's do Don Benzito in the 8. Let's do Don Benzito. Get his truck. There it is. Try to get Don in here. It looks like no one wants to... Yeah, it looks like no one wants to get interviewed, huh? We've only got one interview so far, and that was Sports Kid, the winner. Second place hasn't didn't get interviewed, or didn't want to get interviewed. That was Landwide in 35. Third place finisher Ben Road, he didn't want to get interviewed. So we're gonna try and get fifth place here. There's Don. How are you?
Yo, what's happening?
Not much. For your race, you didn't, after winning Gateway, which was unofficially your first win of the season, you didn't have at least a fast truck to be able to hang in the top 5. Was it set up wrong, or you didn't have a good feel for the track, or what was your problem?
Well, actually, by the second stage, I was doing pretty good, getting the setup dialed in, and I just lost it trying to run with the 3 there. Went a little too high, and then a bunch of trucks went down on me, and I got in it with Austin.
Yeah, and that was for me that was the highlight of your race. You started third in the end in the final stage. You were able to get a lap leg, get that bonus point that helped towards the championship as you fight for the regular season title. So next race I believe we're heading to is Pocono for the truck race. So you have any plans to get any laps down for Pocono?
Yeah, pretty much just the same thing. Try to get it dialed in and try to get up there and win a stage. Need to get some more stage wins.
But well, at least for you right now, I think you're the only one that has playoff points right now. So I think you're in a little bit of comfortable shape.
Nice. I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you for the rest of the season. Hopefully you can get that regular season title. Get, I believe, it's 10 playoff points, I believe, for the truck series, for the regular season championship. So, good luck in your pursuit for the truck series title, and hope to see you at Pocono.
Right on. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
No problem. Alright, we're going to call it a stream there. Thank you all for tuning back to the channel. Your winner tonight is Sports Kid and the 3 truck. Back-to-back races at that. 3 truck's been to victory lane. But instead of, I'll take a peek at that. And again, I said I'll take a peek at that in a second. I didn't mean to back out that far. But, excuse me, but yeah, you went tonight, Sports Kid in the 3 truck. He's gonna try to do the triple sweep, two races as a driver, 1 race as a spotter. He's gonna be spotting for Texas tomorrow night in the national race at Kentucky. So it'll be interesting to see how the national cars take the 1.5 mile U-shaped oval and the bluegrass state. So I'd like to thank you all for at least coming back to the channel. I saw a couple viewers in here earlier. Sadly, y'all couldn't stay for the entirety of the race, but hey, y'all do you, I do me. So at least I hope to see some of y'all back tomorrow night. If not, hopefully y'all could at least tune in Sunday for the Cup race at Kentucky. So I'll be broadcasting tomorrow night as well. So if y'all like to tune in back to the channel, you'll come back in tomorrow night at about whatever time stand for the East Coast would be 6:10 p.m. Eastern. Central Time would be 5:10. Central Time would be 5:10. I think the Midwest would be 4:10, and then the West Coast would be 3:10 o'clock. So whatever time zone you in, Hawaii, you're 5 hours ahead of us. So like you're like 2 in the morning already there. Goodness gracious. Probably. I don't know what the time zone is for Hawaii, but maybe you're in I think it's Europe. I think Europe, because a former driver here in the league, I think he's in Europe. I could be wrong about that, but that is JC we're talking about, and hope you're doing good over there, man. Yeah, the last time I heard, he's doing just fine. So hopefully he stays that way. So thank y'all for tuning back to the channel. Tomorrow night will be the National Race of Kentucky. Hope to see y'all there, and hope y'all have a good night. Stay safe, and I'll catch y'all in the next live stream. Alright, have a good night, y'all.